Hi guys, this week I'm in Austria in St. Anton in the mountains, and so I thought it'd be cool to offer a mountain mindfulness practice this week. I've got a bit of a gravelly throat, so sorry about that. I'm just at the end of a cold, but hopefully it doesn't spoil the practice for you. So my mountain mindfulness practice this week is going to focus on three qualities that I really enjoy about the mountains. The first is stillness, the second is connectedness, and the third is potential. So in our practice, we're going to drop in on the breath, and then we're going to maneuver through those three different energies and just see what comes up in our practice. So if you'd like to join the practice, as usual, it starts out on Instagram, but the full video will be on YouTube. So click the link in my bio if you want to come through and listen to the whole practice. And these are also all gathering on neilseligman.com. So check that out as well. Okay, so if you're ready to begin, just bring ourselves into a comfortable seated posture. And if it's comfortable and appropriate for you, just allow the eyes to close. And we're just going to gather ourselves on the breath by traveling in on the inhale and receiving ourselves on the exhale. So traveling in on the inhale and receiving ourselves on the exhale. And by that I mean just receiving ourselves as we are, as we come, as we find ourselves today. There's very little to do in our mindfulness practice, apart from perhaps just to be kind. Be kind to what we find in our awareness. Visit the depths of our compassion upon ourselves as we grow our awareness of what's here. What's here in my consciousness, in my awareness, in my body. As I travel in on the breath and as I receive myself on the exhale, can I be kind to what's here for me today? And so as the breath drops in, awareness drops in too. And we start to inhabit consciously this body. We begin to reassemble ourselves, to remember ourselves as this physical being seated here, rooted in time and space in this now. And here we are. Here we are. Now our intention for today's practice is just to explore some qualities of the mountains. And the first quality that I'd like to explore is the quality of stillness. As we visualize the mountain, it symbolizes stillness, equanimity, the commitment to just stop. And so in our mountain mindfulness exploration today, I just want to invite every cell Just to imagine embodying those qualities of stillness, equanimity, peacefulness perhaps. And just noticing what's present for you. What arises for you as you as you contemplate stillness. And so we breathe into this. We breathe into the stillness. Breathing the stillness into every cell. And just observing the response. What would it be like to sit still in the context of your life? In the context of your day? What might you notice? What wisdom might you gather? What clarity might land around you? The other quality that I wanted to explore is the quality of connectedness. When we explore the mountain, we explore its sides. If you like skiing like me, then you try and fly down the sides, enjoying the speed, the playfulness, experiencing the freedom that comes from being in the mountain air. But if we were to look through a cross-section of the mountain, we would see that it goes deep down into the earth, and that if we followed it through, it would be difficult to say where the mountain stops and where the next mountain begins. And so the mountain is connected to all things. And even though we might be physically separate as beings, as individuals, in the way that we see ourselves, in the way we understand ourselves, many teachings have pointed us to the fact that there is a connection between all of us, that we arise from something singular, that our nature is unity and connectedness. So we're just going to breathe that into every cell. This idea of connectedness, of oneness, of non-separation. And just observe what occurs, if anything, in your practice. And then finally, in this practice, I'd like to explore the energy of potential. There the mountain stands, seemingly still. But we know that the Earth's crust is in motion, that mountains rise and fall. We know that within every atom, the elements of the atom are in motion, they're vibrating, that nothing in this world is still. And then we notice our practice, how we come to stillness in our practice, in our day. But we're not gathering a nothingness here. We're gathering a potential. And this is a vibration, an energy, which we can also draw our awareness towards. And so this is the invitation to breathe this idea into every cell, and to notice the energy of potential within each. The potential of every cell to create, to heal, to communicate, to move. And so in our stillness, let's find the energy of potential that's right with us, that's growing with us in our practice. And before we begin our return, perhaps just gathering anything that you've noticed in your practice, whether any sensations, images, feelings, thoughts, insights of note. Just recalling them, gathering them up. These noticings are often very subtle, and it takes energy to gather them. So just noticing what was there for you today and giving yourself thanks, whether there was anything or not, but thanks for showing up for practice, for giving yourself this time. And then perhaps just bring a little bit of movement to the fingers and the toes, until you feel completely ready to open your eyes. Okay guys, well thanks very much for joining me in practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. As you know, do follow me at Mindful Neil on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube videos if you're interested. Sorry about my voice this week. Hopefully I'll be clear for next week. So have a great week guys. Bye.